As the security environment surrounding Japan drastically changes, the Ministry of Defense and Self-Defense Forces take action by employing ground, maritime, and air self-defense personnel 24 hours a day to protect the peace, stability, and sovereignty of our country. Japan is a country consisting of more than 6,000 islands and is surrounded by seas forming a coastline approximately 30,000 kilometers long. The range of territorial waters in EEZ adds up to approximately 4,470,000 square kilometers, which is the sixth largest in the world. For this reason, ensuring the defense of our offshore islands and security of our surrounding waters and airspace is a vital mission for the MOD and the SDF. In order to respond to attacks on islands, it is important to detect signs at an early stage through persistent intelligence collection, surveillance, and reconnaissance operations. The MSDF consistently conducts surveillance activities of the waters surrounding Hokkaido, the Sea of Japan, and the East China Sea by P-3C patrol aircraft. Also, GSDF coastal surveillance units and MSDF security posts conduct 24-hour surveillance activities in major sea straits. The ASDF conducts daily warning and surveillance activities in adjacent airspace by radar sites and other units nationwide. If these warning and surveillance activities detect signs of attack in advance, operations will be conducted in order to prevent an enemy attack. If no signs of aggression are detected in advance and islands are occupied, operations will be conducted to retake the islands. To conduct these kinds of missions, joint operations involving integrated ground, maritime, and air self-defense forces are particularly important. Such operations enable the SDF to swiftly deploy troops in cooperation with routinely pre-deployed troops to mitigate and destroy enemy forces. When implementing such operations, it is important to prioritize capabilities and function in defense force buildup to ensure maritime and air superiority. This will be the prerequisite for effective deterrence and response to various contingencies. It is also important to emphasize improvements in the competency of mobile deployment capability. Japan began establishing the BMD system in FY 2004 to effectively respond to ballistic missile attacks. – 2007 marked the first successful launch test of the SM-3 by the Aegis destroyer Kongo. Japan's BMD system is an effective multi-tier defense system with the high-altitude interception by Aegis BMD destroyers and the lower-altitude interception by Patriot PAC-3. Both are interconnected and coordinated by the Japan Aerospace Defense Ground Environment (JADG), an indigenous command, control battle management, and communication system. First, air warning and control radar detects and tracks missiles which might fall into our territories. Through the JADG system, information related to the missile is then transferred to the PAC-3 units and Aegis BMD destroyers. For missiles which might fall within our country, Aegis BMD conducts upper-tier interceptions with SM-3, and the ground-based Patriot system conducts lower-tier interceptions with PAC-3. To enhance the performance of this multi-tier defense system, the MOD and the SDF have upgraded the capability of existing Kongo-class Aegis destroyers and Patriot units and are further promoting BMD system development. The the ASDF conducts continuous 24-hour surveillance of Japan's territorial and adjacent airspace using 28 radar sites nationwide, E-2C early warning aircraft, and E-767 early warning and control aircraft. By utilizing radar and early warning and control aircraft, the ASDF detects and identifies aircraft flying in close proximity to Japan, and if any aircraft suspected of violating Japan's territorial airspace is detected, fighters scramble to intercept, confirm the situation, and monitor the aircraft as necessary. In the event that a territorial airspace intrusion does occur, the SDF issues a warning to withdraw from the airspace and forces the aircraft to land on a nearby airport if necessary. The ASDF is responsible for conducting these actions against intruding aircraft based on Article 84 of the SDF Act. Also, all of their actions comply with international law and practices, meaning that there are common activities accepted by all countries around the world in relation of their national security. In FY 2012, the ASDF scrambled 567 times. The number of scrambles against Chinese aircraft exceeded the number of those against Russian aircraft for the first time in history. As of the end of December 2013, the total of 563 scrambles were greater than that of the previous year. Fighter pilots are on standby every minute of the day at air bases. They are the professionals at the forefront of Japan's national defense. The security environment surrounding Japan is dramatically changing these days. The MOD and the SDF's activities have become increasingly important to accomplish the national mission of securing our country and protecting our people. The MOD and the SDF will continue to maintain its defensive presence in order to secure peace for Japan through the execution of operations by the ground, maritime, and air self-defense forces, and through a focus on continued improvement and effectiveness in joint operations.